Hey YouTube, Pedro the Broke Prepper here. Today I wanted to do a video on that fishing knot. I call it the fisherman's noose, but there's like a bunch of different names on it. That I did in that last video I made with the Penn fishing kit. But before I do that, I kind of wanted to say thanks to everybody who's been giving me like positive feedback and has actually been giving me like advice and things to better prepare myself for things to make my prep better. And I kind of wanted to give a thanks to a couple people like Canadian Neo Frontiersman, Mark Zelke, and Zed, JUSB 1066, Rock Valley Ready, Mr. Wright, and Creative Redundancy. You guys have given me positive feedback, and honestly, I was telling my wife yesterday that this is one of the coolest things I have done. Well, for my prep was to create this video because you guys have really helped me, and I was actually real worried about doing this because I was afraid that I would get a bunch of negative feedback or, you know, a lot of trolls on YouTube. But you guys have really like put that fear at ease, and I just wanted to say thanks to all you guys. I guess let's go to the knot. So I'm gonna do it with a piece of paracord or string. This isn't paracord, so that you could see it better, because if I do this with fishing line, I don't think you'll be able to see it that well. So pretty much you're gonna want to take your working end and you're gonna want to feed it through your hook. Pretend my hand is the hook. You're gonna want to feed a good amount, a liberal amount, because you're gonna want to be able to work with it comfortably. Then you're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it back on itself, creating this circle. Okay, just like that. Then you're gonna take your working end again, which should be up against your main line, and you're gonna wrap it around everything in between the hook, and in between the circle, and around everything. I like to do it like 4 or 5 times, just to get as much surface area as I can to create that pressure that you need to make sure that your hook is steady. If this was fishing line, I tend to grab it with my teeth, pull, but caught, and you come out with something like this. It looks a lot neater in fishing line. And then you take your main line and you kind of just pull it tight onto your hook, and you've just created what I call the fisherman's noose. This is the best way to not have your line will break, especially if you do it those 4 or 5 times, because you won't create the necessary pressure to make that knot come undone. You would literally break easily 150 test pound line before that knot came undone. So you can actually use that with paracord to create like permanent knots. If you wanted to create like let's say if you have those big nuts that are like that big, like the bolts, not nuts, no joke intended, and you wanted to create like a meteorite or a hammer fist, you can do that with this knot because it really won't come undone. So that's it, YouTube. Remember, be safe, have fun prepping, and don't ever not be prepared. So goodbye.